Namaste.
Okay.
So, yeah, we can take a few minutes to discuss this. Yeah, no. What is your take on the Nithyananda, the video of Sannyas?
Well, it's unbelievable he could describe these pseudo-ethics and whatever else, and there's nothing there that's at all what, it's based on here. That's for sure.
There's nothing there based on anything to do with sannyas. And that's the sad thing. And the reason that he says nothing, can you guess why? Why he didn't even bring up any text, anything about sannyas? Why it's totally spin in another direction?
Because he's so far from it.
That's it. Because it would show him to be the liar that he is.
Right.
Pure and simple. That's the unvarnished truth of it. It would show him up to be what he is not. Sannyas is going through that death. One walks away from family. One walks away from all of that. One celebrates their death. One is done with society. Number one. Number two is developing vairagya, dispassion. Number three is celibacy. It's not a variable moral code, like he wants to say. I don't care where you become a sannyas. It's the same thing as becoming a monk or a nun in any tradition. Do they have variable ideas of morality? So it doesn't matter whether you become a nun in a Christian tradition, a nun or a sadhu, a sannyasi in Buddhist or Hindu. They're all basically the same type of thing.
Right.
All of them have the same basics, yet he spoke about none of it because he has nothing there. The wearing of the orange cloth means the symbolism of it is that you are burning off your karmas. You are putting yourself into pasha, in those fires, to burn off the karma. Did he speak anything about that?
Not at all.
Not at all. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So yes, one has to be celibate. Any tradition, a sannyasi is celibate. No ifs, ands, or buts. There is no way around it. There is no tradition where a sannyasi, a renunciate, is not celibate. Bottom line.
Right.
Okay? Again, wearing the orange cloth means you are burning off your karmas. You are doing that tapasya. You are serving society. You have already gone through that death. In traditional sannyas, one is never to go back and speak of their family. One is never supposed to speak of their prior life. They are dead to that. You're not even supposed to utter your former name. One is dead to that. One's total focus at that point should be on their inner journey. That's it. So I don't care what tradition one is in, whether it's Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, it's all the same dynamic. There may be a few things that are a little different, but not what he is stating.
Right.
Nowhere close. I don't know what planet he's on. But again, he's not giving anything of truth about sannyas. Because if he did, the followers there would know he is a fake, a fraud, a liar. Therefore, he's not going to speak anything in any kind of traditional text about what it takes. That's it, bottom line. Again, in some of the traditions, like when we took it, you can either, in the Naga tradition, one can either have shaven heads or they can wear the jeta. But again, the head is shaved for what reason? To show that humility, and one is no longer proud. We are not trying to, be peacocks. He's trying to be a peacock. He has no humility of any type. Again, the shaving of the head is we have renounced these things. Okay. One is, as a sadhu, is not supposed to lie. Only to do dharmic. And he tells him, do a dharma, not a problem. I'll bless you. He's so far off the mark. So far off the mark that it bears no resemblance to what the life of a sannyasi is. There are a couple of types of sannyasi. There's the wandering sannyasi, which is what is in India, and you are only supposed to stay no more than 3 days in one place ever, unless it's the rainy season, and at that time you stay in the village wherever you find yourself to teach at that point and give back what knowledge you have to the people that are there. Otherwise, you are supposed to be wandering. You're never supposed to touch the opposite sex in any way, shape, or form. Not allowed. Or there is more of the tradition like we have here. We live in the West. Being a wandering sadhu is not possible where we live. Therefore, one is a karma sannyas, which means one does their karmic duty and gives back to society. It does not negate the rest of it. One is still a celibate. One still upholds those vows. That's it. Being in the West, we don't run around wearing the orange cloth. Doesn't mean we're not celibates. Doesn't mean that we're not doing tapasya. Doesn't mean that we're not following it internally. Again, so again, this is, just what's out there and why, just to even listen to any of his stuff, it's so bogus. But this is one of the worst I've seen, really, because it had nothing to do with sannyas. Absolutely not one thing. Really beyond.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that people are listening and clapping is just ridiculous.
Huh. Yep. Clapping and eating it up. And again, it bears no resemblance to any of it. I think he knows nothing of the wandering sadhus and the traditions. I could say things, but I'm not, because there are things that the general public doesn't need to know about sadhu life, sadhu language. There are many things out there which I'm not going to reveal, because it's to be kept in the tradition, and that's it. So I'm not going to speak of some of those things. But these things that I'm speaking now can be told. You know. So one takes sannyas and lays down their life. That's it. And it's not whatever morality you find yourself in. Absolutely unbelievable. This is a problem with the Catholic Church as well. I mean, the priests are supposed to be celibate. When they find out that they are messing with children or they have violated those vows, they should be excommunicated, especially because they're in a position of authority. That should be granted for any, I don't care if it's Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, that should be a given immediately. When there's a violation of that sort, people should not walk out the door, they should run out the door. So again, you know, when we take sannyas, there are a lot of mantras that are done. There are a lot of, you know, a lot of ritual that's done at that time. It's not just something that's just adopted. You know, as you know, you went through the rituals. It's something that people should take seriously. But yeah, what can be said? No sex, vairagya, honesty. He's lacking in all of them. Point blank. So he's wearing the costume, the kavi, the cloth of a sannyasi. And he's talking in a manner that's anything but. So people don't understand why I get so upset. It's just sex, because it's a violation of the vows of a sannyasi. And he is parading and holding himself up to be a sannyasi. Bottom line. So again, this is why I speak up, why I speak out, why I continue to make videos to bring clarification to it. That's it. So we will go ahead and end this here, and I will put this up online for further clarification as to what the path of the sannyasi is. Oh, and good luck with the rest of those videos. You'll be surprised.
Wow. It just gets worse and worse.
It gets worse and worse. But again, you know, that's what's so sad, because people don't know. They don't have discernment. They haven't been on a spiritual path for long. They don't know the ins and outs. They have not been sannyasis. They have not been sadhus. They have not been sadhvis. Unless you've entered that, you won't know. But once you've entered that, and you know, and you see somebody abusing it like they are, making a mockery of it at every turn, it's time to say something. And that's it. So again, namaste, I'll let you go. It's you've got to work tomorrow. Go do your duty. Go give that seva.
Yes, will do.
Okay. I will talk with you soon. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye.